Hey, welcome back to the airport. Today we've got a dual-purpose mission. I'm heading to the newly named Charleston International Yeager Airport in Charleston, West Virginia. Two parts to this mission today. One is I'm going down to produce the basketball tournaments for radio for the next couple weeks, the state high school basketball tournaments. And secondly, this is going to serve as my intro to instrument flying. Should be a good time. Come along, let's get in the plane, get loaded up, and head out. All right, change of plans. Plane came back from its previous flight and I was doing my pre-flight inspection, and while looking at the left main landing gear, the 4 bolts in front of the strut, that are part of the strut mounting, I found this. A sheared off bolt that was hanging down. So this plane is grounded until it gets put up on jacks and gets this all sorted out. Kevin and I have been doing the numbers, crunching everything, and I think we're gonna go load up now in the 3852 Lima, the Cessna 172, and we're gonna make a go of it from there. Yep. All right, I think we're ready to start her up. What do you think?
I think we're ready.
Clear proper! All right, here we go. Master's on.
For tower information, Mike 2153 Zulu, wind 220 at 8, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 24, 2.1, altimeter 3008. 5G nodems in effect for CKB and surrounding area. For further information, contact flight service frequency. Advise on initial contact, you have Mike.
We have Mike. All right, so you saw in the open there, we were going to head to Charleston in 152. Things have changed. So now we're doing 52 Lima. And so the only consideration here, and there really isn't one, is just performance on takeoff getting out of Fairmont, right? I mean, we're clearly by the book and with a huge margin. Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 3852 Lima is taxiing for the north hangars, runway 23, Fairmont. Huge margin we have, but we just want to make extra sure. And so we have talked through, and we'll do again before we take off, what our takeoff plan is and what we will do if things don't look right. We brought the IFR hood, so if we wanted to stick me under the hood for a while, we could. Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 3852 Lima is taking runway 23. We're going to be making a straight out departure, southwest bound, Fairmont traffic. All right, I don't see or hear a soul.
Oh, is it clear?
Mixture's going rich.
Use every inch of pavement we got.
Every single inch, he says.
Not that I think we need it, but...
I think it's possible. Come on, Bessie. Come on around. All right.
Here we go.
All right, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Mixture's rich, lights are on. We'll have to check the engine out here.
Okay.
How we looking?
Pressure in the green.
2,300 RPM, that feels right. You ready to do it? Off the brakes. Airspeed's coming alive. There's 40. Here comes 50. Hey boy. Here's 60.
If you're up, just hold that.
There's VX.
Like a champ.
Yep. No problem.
Might be a little windy.
Yep. What do you think, Professor? How we doing here?
Textbook. Good to me.
That's what I like to hear. Fairmont traffic, Skyhawk 3852 Lima, off runway 23, climbing through 1,500 feet. We're continuing straight out southwest westbound departure, Fairmont traffic. It's like my laugh in there. Clarksburg approach, Skyhawk 3852 Lima request.
November 3852 Lima, Clarksburg approach, Clarksburg altimeter 3008.
08 and 52 Lima is a 172 slant golf just south of Fairmont Airport, like flight following to Charleston Yeager Airport, please, 4,500. So we give this plane a lot of grief, I mean I do, for its capabilities, but the reality is like 2 adult men just got in with 130 pounds of cargo, 20 gallons of fuel, and we're taking off on a 95-mile flight.
3852 Lima, cycle transponder squawk 5775 and ident.
5775 and ident. 52 Lima.
So you see how like your course is going to the right, telling you you're left because it wants the diamond.
052 Lima, radar contact 4 miles north of Clarksburg Airport, 3,200. Maintain VFR.
Position altitude checks, Skyhawk 5 Lima.
Yeah. So
So wait. So I want this. Oh my God. So then I could reset my heading bug. Like that would make it easier for me to see.
I don't. I
Okay.
usually leave my heading bug on the head of the arrow, the course arrow, because it's going to change when the winds change.
Oh, I see.
As the winds change.
So now what? Now where's the little diamond going? Do I still need to keep
Just following you. You just stay right there. So it's like a VOR, right? So we're slightly right of our course to bring it back in. As it centers, bring the diamond back to the center of the head of the arrow.
That's
Sounds
great.
like-
I had no idea. I mean, I don't think I was really tracking how that little teeny diamond worked.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It is cool. Saves a whole lot of work.
Cruise checklist is complete. All right, so talk to me. Are you ready to talk about things?
Sure.
All right, let me set this friction. Okay, talk to me about instrument scanning. Like, this is like, pretend like, because it is true. I've not done this. I mean, other than what I did with Tyler and my primary training, stuff was required. Like if this was, pretend like this was an IFR flight, I'm gonna put the hood on in a minute. Like, what is my best, when I'm in cruise like this, what am I doing? What's my best process for like looking at stuff?
So there's a couple different methods that people like to use in terms of scan pattern. So, one is what they call the T method in a standard 6-pack. So this one's not going to be as consistent to all other planes. But your standard T pattern, you start at the attitude indicator, come down to your heading, back to your attitude, and then right to altitude, back to the attitude, left to airspeed, back to attitude, and then you can reference your VSI and turn coordinator as needed.
So you're always going through your attitude is the idea, right?
Yep, and then always coming back to that. That's kind of what I tend to use most of the time, as far as my scan goes. There's other methods out there. There's another one called an inverted V. So start bottom left, go up, right, and then make a V back and forth between them. So V and then up, and then V,
I see.
down, V.
That seems complicated.
Yeah.
I would have to think a lot about that.
Yeah. And then some people use even like a racetrack. That's what people use, just go around and around and around. I've never found that one to be super useful. I think that's a lot of eye movement.
Yeah.
But one part of instrument is a lot of eye movement. The one thing that gets guys the most is when they focus on one instrument for too long. So like say, ATC says, fly heading 090, and they get locked onto that 090 heading, and then they completely forget about their altitude. So, it's a constant scan. Even though, even if you're trying to correct one thing, you can't let all the others, fade away. Is kind of the deal there.
Right. My airplane.
Your plane.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, let's see. What are we doing here? Ooh, it's already weird to not be able to look outside.
So,
Wow.
just keeping those eyes moving between
Thanks for the help. We'll see you in a little bit.
the left and the right.
733 Papa Yankee, radar contact 10 miles northwest of Garrett County at 5,500. Maintain VFR.
Another big part of instrument is we're developing that you're going to trust your instruments over your body.
Right.
Your body will lie to you. And when you're in the clouds, when you have no reference whatsoever, we get our sense of balance from fluid within our ears, right? So if we get into, even the slightest of banks, that fluid is going to start to settle to one side of our ear. And eventually, once it settles, that's going to become level in your ear, or in your body.
I see.
Right? But you're actually in a bank. So when you roll back to what's actually level on your instruments, it's going to feel like you're rolling the other way. So we're teaching you to fight that instinct of, my body feels like I'm rolling still. But locking onto those instruments and trusting them is a big part of instrument as well.
It's less about seeking out bad weather to fly in. Like, I'm not super interested in like chasing IMC, know. But there's two reasons. One is that safety component, because what I fear the most is getting spatial disorientation and ripping the airplane apart in flight.
Right.
But secondarily, the secondary purpose for me is the way our airport is there at Fairmont. So many days are locked
Right.
because of a simple fog layer or one little layer of clouds to get over the mountains going eastbound.
Yep.
Where I'd have to spend about a minute of a flight in IMC. Maybe 5 minutes, whatever.
Right.
It's a very small portion, but I can't go because I can't do that.
Yep.
So those are really the two factors for me, and it's not about. I don't have any other aspirations to fly beyond private pilot flying.
Right.
We have a landing clearance? I cannot recall.
252 there, Skyhawk 0 Juliet Alpha, Blue Streak 52, Skyhawk 220 Juliet Alpha, right. Skyhawk 220 Juliet Alpha, Skyhawk 3852 Lima, Charleston Tower, runway 23, wind 220 at 10, gust 17, clear to land, traffic CRJ, will be one departure priority arrival.
That is a great feature we did talk about. You haven't seen the video yet because it hasn't been published. That playback feature is one of the ones I showed Tyler Walmsley, and we missed a call in the pattern because we were talking, and I was like, is that our clearance? And I was like, and Tyler immediately was like, I don't know, and hit the button, and I was like, what a cool feature that is.
Yeah, it is.
How are we feeling? You feeling
the tower, this is November 323 Delta Delta.
Might be slightly high.
Ready to take off on
Good.
runway 23
Yeah.
when able.
how I like to be?
Yeah.
323 Delta Delta, Charleston Tower,
You
runway
instrument
23,
guys.
wind 230 gust 15, Toronto.
Want to be 10 miles out beyond the thing. I want to be above it and like diving in. Because I can glide there in just a matter of miles here.
For takeoff on runway 23.
I guess there's a point where you decide whether it's stabilized or not. I guess, which is.
Yep. Also,
I think it is black and white, but I also think it's debatable. Like.
yeah, there's not a great definition. I mean, it is. There is a definition.
There is a
It's not a great definition.
Right. Exactly. That's how I feel too. I think we are right on the. I think we're going to be right on the money.
Yeah, I think you're looking good.
These will be the Charleston bumps.
Yeah. You get these hills.
Start thinking about slowing down, getting inside the white arc, maybe getting 10 degrees of flaps going.
Yep, sounds good.
By thinking about it, I mean really, I'm thinking.
Runway 23, wind 220 at 10, gust 1.
Found the wind.
Yeah. Yep, the bumps just kind of maintain that airspeed if you want to carry a couple extra knots just in case we get
Yep.
a nose up event.
As I like to say when I have an instructor in here, don't let me do anything stupid.
Charleston Tower, good
you're
evening,
fine.
I might land flaps 20.
12 points
Yeah,
Alpha.
it's not a bad idea.
23,
Just with the wind.
Plus we got
7,000
220
feet.
Juliet Alpha,
exactly,
Charleston
and we
Tower.
want to roll down the fairway because we're going to turn left on the old runway. So,
At Alpha, runway, well, we've got the traffic inside, holding short. 220.
all right, I need to start thinking about getting down.
Yep.
I'm high and fast, so I'm going to pull some more power.
Yep. Hold it right about 80. Probably be good.
Getting a little slow.
Yeah.
A little power
back
here.
in.
Yeah.
Right, need to bring it back to the right just to fuzz.
Think
Right there is about good.
we got it, bud.
Yep. Yeah. Power comes out. Yep, just hold that. Let it sink. Hold that. Put it right. Left there on. Hold that. Hold it. Beautiful.
Man, these are some serious runway lights, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's see where we're going here. All right, lights, avionics.
Master. Made it safe and sound to Charleston, Capital Jet Center. The FBO here got a crew car. Kevin Webb went to pick up the crew car. We're gonna hop in it, head to the hotel. Safe and sound. I hope you enjoyed the flight here. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll talk to you soon.